Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Star Stylist Homestead. So today is the lasagna day and the yogurt day and the bread day. So I'm getting started early. It is 11 o'clock in the morning. But it's going to be a lunch / dinner today because we have company coming. I'm using my spaghetti sauces, homemade. So I'm going to get these going in my pot, heat them up, and get everything ready. I shredded all my cheese yesterday. Ooh, that was nice. Yummy, yummy, all homemade. And another nice pop. I'm going to use some basil out of my garden. I picked it last night. I'm going to make some wool bread, and I don't know if I'm just going to use the bread or make garlic bread. Probably garlic. But I'm telling you, that wool bread, you can use it for anything. Desserts or pizza. That was really good, the pizza. So I'm going to get this going, get my meat going, have it all just simmering until I want to put it all together and throw it in the oven because I don't want to put it in the fridge. I make 2 big lasagnas when I make lasagna because it's so much work. And I freeze. Once it all cools, I cut them into nice sized pieces and put them in the freezer. So if we want lasagna and it's just as good a month later, it is awesome. I love having lasagna back up. And I'll send some home with our company today too, so that he has some backup. And he's Italian, so here's the test. You know, Italians and their food. So anyway, I will be back shortly. Okay, friends, we have to do this over. I was recording because this one doesn't pick up my voice if it's not on, and I forgot to actually turn it on. So here we are. I had to open another can of sauce because that just wasn't enough for 2 big lasagnas. I cut up my fresh basil from the garden. I just added about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning and onion powder, and I'm going to add about another tablespoon of garlic powder. I didn't add all these spices into my, maybe a couple tablespoons. I didn't add them all into my canned because it enhances that flavor. So for now, we'll use those. Okay, and I'll do a taste test when it warms up. I have more onions. I cut up a nice large onion that I'm going to fry up in this fry pan before I put my meat in. And to make things go faster, when I do my lasagna, I actually add it all into the sauce. So I'm not having to layer everything and just make that horrible mess. It's easier because I make so much of it. So there we have it. I am going to get my stuff together for my bread and put it in my dehydrator to let it rise. And that bread is quick, like in another hour. What is it? 11:30. The bread will have risen, and then I can throw that in the oven and cook that and then throw my lasagnas in. I don't mind if the bread is cold. I'm going to taste this. Needs more garlic. Of course, it's the last one. Look, me and keeping that open. Oh, and I forgot my salt and pepper too. Seeing that I'm only using garlic and not garlic salt. Let's see, I put about a tablespoon of salt. About a teaspoon of pepper. Oh, I might even. I was gonna say I might put a roux to thicken this up, but I'm not going to. Layer it between all that meat and cheese and everything. Mmm. Have I told you lately I love the smell of onions frying? Okay. That's it. I'm going to get my bread ready. You don't have to watch that because you've seen it already, and it's literally going to take me minutes. I have my milk and everything out. Let me get a clean spoon. Now that I added that all in, I want to try the taste again. Much better. Mmm. Yummy, yummy. And then the onions are going to go in there. I'm just going to saute these up a little bit and throw them right in there. I'm not going to cook them all the way because they'll cook in the oven. So I'll be back. Okay, friends, there's my onions. Those are perfect. So I'm going to throw them right into my sauce. Do you guys make lasagna? Does it take you hours? That's why I make 2 big ones, because it takes so long and costs so much. All right, that's done. Now I'm going to start frying my meat and then get my bread because I still haven't. I just came back to show you. Friends, you think I need a bigger pan? And then I'm putting it all in and I'm like, why do I have 2 pounds of hamburger meat out and 2 pounds of sausage? I usually do 1 pound of the meat and then 2 of the sausages. And I said, whatever. I'll just throw it all in there. Okay, back to cooking. Alrighty, friends, it's going in. I added 2 tablespoons of sugar to my sauce and about a tablespoon of oregano. And I had my husband try it, and he said maybe a little more salt too. But because there's sausage in this, I wanted to wait on the salt until I got this all mixed in. So that's definitely enough meat in there. And I have this just on low because it's all cooked. I just want to keep it. Oh, look at that. Yummy. I just want to keep it warm. Alrighty. I just put the water on for my noodles so that I can get this all together and have it ready. So I'll be back. Alrighty, friends. I am ready to put this together. So I'm just going to do one on camera. And the other one I'll do later. But this is what I do. Hopefully you can see what's going on. I don't know. There might not be enough juice in here. I was going to add some tomato paste to thicken it up, but I don't think I need to. So, okay. Let's pull this over here. I put ricotta and cottage cheese in mine. So, and because I'm making 2, I'm only going to do 1 layer. 3 here. Usually I'll put 4 and just stack them, but not that we need them. And I'm pretty sure I told you I have hamburger, not ground turkey. Maybe I didn't tell you, because I usually use ground turkey. But I have hamburger and sausage in here. I use cottage cheese and ricotta. We have company, so sorry if you hear all the chatting. I'm not going to show you no carnival cruise. All right. And I'm just going to use the rest of this cheese too. It's all I had left. I usually use this in my lasagna, but I was out and I didn't want to go to the store, so we'll just do that. Okay. And layer this. I probably should have just made 3. This middle piece, I'm going to put an extra piece in. Hold all that goodness together, right? And I do have my mic on. Let's hope it's working. Oop, let me put my oven on. I wasn't going to cook it yet, but until my bread was done, but my bread won't take any time at all if I'm doing not biscuits, rolls. So that's what I decided to do. So when this is out, by the time this cooks, I'll have enough time to do the bread and have it nice and hot for when it comes out. Okay. Now we're going to put some ricotta. And let's see. Then the last layer. I wish I had more. My other cheese. And you know what? Speaking of, I forgot to put my cheese on there. I forgot my cheese, my friends. I got distracted there. So you know what I'm going to do? First time ever. Oh, those flies, those flies. I'm going to lift this up and put my cheese on top of there. I'm using the rest of this one too, because I'm on my last layer, so. And we got to have the cheese. Okay, let's put these back. How's that? That worked, huh? And dump the rest of that. And let me wash my hands off here. And get my last. We like cheese. I think that's a little bit much for that layer. So, put that back on top. Yeah, this is going to be a thick one. And we'll put this on top of here. And then we're going to cover it with cheese again. Yeah, see, I have plenty of my meat mixture left because my second one's not as big as this one. A smaller pan because I don't usually have enough of the pasta left. So there. And now we'll cover it with our cheese and throw it in the oven. And once all this comes out, I will bring you guys back and show you the end results in our taste test. I mean, come on, it's lasagna. Once again, who doesn't love lasagna? Let's see. I have another bag of this in there too. I cut both blocks up yesterday. And I don't cover my lasagna. All right. There we have it. My lasagna. Oh, it smells divine too. I can't, this is the first one I've actually made with all my homemade spaghetti sauce and my garden vegetables. And so, there you have it, friends. I will be back shortly, or in the next hour or so. I'm going to go ahead and make up the next one. I cook it and put it, let it cool, and then put it away cooked, so that it only takes heating it up when we want a piece. So anyway, I shall return. Friends, that's my second one. So I'm going to finish cooking the one in the oven and then do my rolls. There's my husband. Say hi, honey. Hi, friends.
Good afternoon, friends.
Anyway, I'll be back. Oh, friends, it's all done. I made my plate. Let me show you. The guys are already eating. Look at that. It's a little juicy because I used my homemade sauce and I didn't thicken it. I was going to, but that's okay. When it cools down, it'll be perfect. And lasagna. These are my homemade ones. That roll bread is amazing, my friends. You can make anything with that. And this, let me show you. Look at these. They got huge. There'll be a picture in there of before they went in the oven, they were small and then they blew. But I want to show you what I used this time, because I was almost out of the stuff I usually use. The Parmesan and herb. Elizabeth and Eleanor premium seasoning. That is really good. I actually softened some butter and put a whole stick of butter and put probably 3 tablespoons of this, 2 to 3. I go with 2 first. But then when I put it all over the rolls, I sprinkled more on top and it's perfect. Oh, and I also slit my bread, and after I put the butter on, and then I went back and put it in between so that it seeped into the bread. Anyway, there you have it, my lasagna. So you guys have a great weekend. Not sure if I'll be here tomorrow or not, but you'll see me if I am. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.